Hello everyone and welcome back to Eternal Sonata with Suro. I unfortunately made the offhand comic about, I said musical girls, and so I was like, animes that are musicals, and just talked about dropping books in front of senpai, and breaking into song about it. Oh, how terrible it is. Anyway, we're going home before, calm down, bro. We need to listen about how bad Polka's day was. Anyway, time to go home. We got a pretty sick pad here. It's pretty nice, very homey, very earthy. That food looks really good, man.
I can't see it. It hurts.
Aw. We got some bread. Looks like we got some stew. That stew looks good. Why does video game food always look so good? Explain that to me, please.
Miyazaki food is the best looking food. That's the thing.
Yeah, why is food in animes and like games so good looking?
Because people are talented at drawing food, apparently.
My day sucked, Mom. Thanks for asking. That's literally pretty much how she walks. She walks in so upset. She's like, my day sucked.
And she's got really big feet compared to her mother.
I think it's just her shoes. Her shoes just make her feet look big. I mean, when you look at some of the other characters' shoes, they just have really big shoes. It's like they bought their shoes from the same online website that Sora got his from.
Yeah, any Square Enix characters.
BigDumbShoes.com. But then again, I like Polka's. Hers are kind of cute.
And yeah, I like hers too. I wanted to tell you, while I was drawing our new thumbnail for this series, I've never drawn such detailed shoes in my entire life until I just started doing this. And I must say, I feel very proud of my detailed shoes.
Anyway, though, the reason people actually don't want to actually touch or kind of get near Polka is because she uses magic. In this kind of world and game, people who use magic are very close to death. They're dying from, like, some kind of illness. And, well, so yeah, she's 14, and so she's going to die. And she's going to die very soon, which is kind of sad. But people think, though, if they touch her or get near her, they'll catch whatever illness or disease she has. Though this is obviously not true, seeing as Polka's mom is very healthy and is alive. And she hugs and loves her daughter every day. Oh, meanwhile, over here, we got two characters, Beat and Reto, or, well, Allegretto for his actual name. And a lady who's very angry that they stole her bread. Again.
It's those brats again. Maybe I should poison the dough next time.
Make sure you differentiate that between the ones you sell to your customers. That'd be really bad if you sold that, but...
Seriously, what the hell?
Well, this isn't the first time, so it's getting to the point where that would be a pretty big, bad thing that she would do, but we aren't going to do that, because that'd be bad if we, like, mistaken which ones to sell. Anyway, yeah, here's our wonderful, other main character. Well, main hero, which is this guy, Allegretto, voiced by Sam Riegel, who voiced Jude in Tales of Zillia. He also voices Phoenix in the Phoenix Wright games. Well, all the newer ones, like the Marvel vs. Capcom and Dual Destinies and stuff like that. And then we got Beat, who is Allegretto's little friend. And not my favorite character in the game. He's okay. I just have an issue with little kid characters. I either think that they're too childish, which is, yeah, that's the biggest thing. They're too childish for me sometimes. Well,
they're trying to bring out the adorableness factor. He's like, he's so cute.
Yeah, well, he's not that cute. He's not, no amount of, Mona Marshall doing, her kind of Terriermon voice for him can make me think he's kind of cute. But he's a decent character.
My issue with him is that he looks extremely fat in the waist.
It's just his clothes.
I know, but that's the problem, is he looks really fat in the waist. Like, all of these characters' clothes is so elaborate that, like, some of them look bulkier than they probably should.
Anyway, though, now we're gonna kind of get the name of this little place where we saw earlier where Polka was, and where Beat and Allegretto live. They live in the wondrous city of Retardando. But as you can kind of tell from the fact that they're stealing bread in the dialogue, these kids are actually orphans, despite they have the nicest ass clothes you've ever seen. I mean, seriously.
Which they mention they stole.
Well, Beats at least. Allegretto's, we don't know where that came from. Maybe he is just that good at making clothes. I mean, yeah.
Whoa, stop. We have a badass in here.
Pretty much. Allegretto with his, he kind of is a badass when fighting. He has the dumbest lines, though. I mean, like, if just listen carefully when we're fighting after, like, he says when he kills an enemy, and you'll see. It's just like, what?
By the way, these are the nicest sewers I've ever seen in my entire life.
They're very lush.
Whoa, what?
Oh, no!
Hold on a second.
Back after technical difficulties for 1 second. Yeah, we're in the sewers. The nicest sewers, apparently, that someone's ever seen.
Come on, Beat. Let's take care of these guys.
Riddle, can you tell me what it is we have to do to fight again?
What? Wait a minute. I thought I taught you all that. Did you forget already?
Well...
Your tutorial. No. This is pretty much going to explain, like, your light and dark-faced attacks and everything. And we already went over that. So, don't worry.
It's easy enough.
What did you expect?
Oh, yeah, and that was what I was saying before things went weird. Allegretto has the dumbest lines when he kills enemies with certain attacks. Just listen real carefully to some of them. You're gonna be like, Allegretto, what the hell are you talking about, bro?
I have to ask who your favorite character is in this game, or have we not met them yet?
I have a couple, so once we get to them, I'll mention who they are.
Okay.
Okay, I think with Sound Selection is the same thing.
Just for the moment, I have no favorite characters, really.
Maybe you'll gain one from doing it. Okay.
And for the record, the character that I drew myself as for the thumbnail, I have no idea who they are. I just drew them because they look pretty.
You're really
It's gonna be really awkward if you don't like them.
Well, the outfit was pretty. Hopefully I'll like them. I think it's Serenade?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Person she's talking about actually was not playable in the Xbox 360 version. She's playable in this version, though.
And she's super pretty.
I'm not sure if I'll be using her yet, but I probably will, because I do know you have to use her and the other character in one dungeon.
Not much to you, huh?
Because they will join you for it. But I'm not sure if I'll use them like in my overall party. I have a lot of a lot of people that I can kind of go on and off with in this game. As I remember another peach cookie. So all I know is Polka will definitely be in the final party set just because OP healing when she gets it.
Yeah, that works too.
Not bad.
And I like the long-ranged attacks in these games.
Yeah, there's only 2 characters with long-ranged attacks. Beat, and another who we maybe might hit today if we get far enough in playing today.
Well,
By the way,
hopefully no technical difficulties after this one.
alright, if we look at Allegretto's weapon, actually, his is sort of, kind of has like a violin thing to it a bit. And if you look at Beat's, his is, while a sledgehammer is kind of looks like a clarinet. So, just little things to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, there is one thing I will complain about Eternal Sonata, though. There's no map.
There's no map, and there's also no scan bar, so you don't know how much health your enemy has before it dies.
The scan bar thing doesn't bother me when it comes, unless it's like with bosses. Then it's a little annoying. But it's mostly the map. Because there are quite a few confusing places in this game where it's just like, oh.
I think that's one of the main reasons why I stopped playing the game in the first place. Mainly because it was just, I didn't know where I was going, and I kept getting lost and lost and lost and lost.
Really just kind of gotta look for like where the openings are. Like, I have to really look to see kind of where I can go and stuff. Like, you can see like kind of where some are, but
Like, you want to get out there. That is where you want to be.
yeah, but I have to figure out exactly how to get through there and stuff. You have to really look for like where the opening is. I really wish there was just like a map. I do know it's like somewhere on this side. Oh yeah, I've never seen around like this before. I wonder if we can get the reward. But this one poster looks pretty old. Sorry, bro. No raft for you. So you
Nope.
kind of have to run around like areas and stuff to see if we can fit into anywhere.
I don't think you can go anywhere
Okay,
over
yeah,
here.
nothing
I
over
think you
So we
gotta
do
go
gotta
the
go
other
to
way.
the. So we do gotta go to the other side.
Other way, back where?
Okay, yeah. So we do gotta go this way.
There's a bridge, right?
We gotta go over this bridge. Because yeah, see, this is like kind of that tells you you can go this way. No map in this game. It just really bites. Fight this rat though.
You're really gonna get it.
I think you mentioned before that like you said that these things are gonna look like rats.
They look like gerbils or hamsters or something with long tails. Don't really look like rats. They're too cute.
For anyone who wonders what Vivid Shot does, that's like B takes pictures of things, and then you can sell them, but I'm not going to do that, because one, I'm not very good at it, and two, they don't sell for as much in this
Not much
version.
of a challenge.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm still growing, you know.
That was lame.
Okay, that's not even the lamest line. I'm talking about when he kills an enemy. He says the dumbest things, and it's like, Allegretto, what the frig are you talking about? Oh, I found a switch. Let's give it a push.
He didn't even push it.
He did it with his mind. Anyway, we're not gonna go through there again. We're gonna go through here. Because it's a treasure chest.
Treasure chest?
Also, I'm just saying this too. For a sewer, this is the cleanest ass water I've ever seen.
Oh, I know. That's why
You
I'm
could,
like,
bathe
can this
in-
even qualify as a sewer? It looks more like a,
There's rats, it's a sewer. That's the logic of this
Pound you
game.
fair and square.
I don't even know if rats actually live in sewers.
In the movies and TV shows they do, so I guess.
That doesn't seem right. Maybe that's just me though, but that like does not seem right at all.
Well, when you're bored, jump into a sewer, find out for us.
No, thank you.
I know it's like, then.
Do I really want
Okay,
to?
see,
Do I really want to? Do I really want to smell like the inside of a toilet bowl? I do not think so. Thank you very much.
oh.
Plus, you can. People like, if you want to dispose of a body, throw them in the sewer because they'll decompose really quickly.
Were you impressed?
There are two ways to kill a person and get away with it. Throw them into the sewer where they'll decompose, or kill them with an icicle.
Or poison them with
Don't take all
antifreeze
day.
because it doesn't show up in the autopsy.
Very true.
Don't ask how I know that. I forget actually where I learned that from. I think it was a teacher at like Mars.
Probably. I think I learned that too, actually. I don't think we were in the same class though when I learned that. I was gonna say, because I know the antifreeze thing I actually knew about because my dad is a car mechanic. So we have antifreeze around the house all the time. Literally in his basement, he's got jugs of antifreeze. So if I wanted to commit suicide, that's how I do it. It's tasteless, it does not... It's tasteless, it's colorless, you won't even know it's there.
What did you think?
Oh, I'm close to leveling up again. I might as well do that.
Very cool.
Got another peach cookie. I'm also gonna try to save my items if possible because I don't want to try to use as much of them. I feel bad when I use items.
Why?
Because it just means I'm not doing very well if I have to be using items constantly. Like, I probably will though for like, with just using Allegretto and me, considering these kids actually have 0 ways of healing themselves besides items.
Yeah, not everybody can be masterful at magic.
But then again, considering, I'm not sure exactly what you would consider like Sun Slash or his other one, Phantom Wave, like how he does those. And it's not considered magic. It's the term magic in this game is very broad, I suppose.
It's also kind of loose in a sense.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if he can use
Not
Sun
much of a
Slash, does that
challenge.
mean he's dying too? Because it's kind of powerful.
That feels good.
Well, he could just be powerful. Too, it's, yeah, the terms of magic is kind of not explained well.
Not really. as far as I know, anyways, it wasn't. But
Anyway, go through here.
and there's a save point.
And that could only mean one thing.
Boss battle. Random boss battles.
Well, not too random, but you know, I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about. I mean, it's just they don't just like pop out of nowhere.
Yeah, usually save points are kind of
Okay.
important.
Yeah, plus also save points. Unfortunately, I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I'll have to get myself like really beat up and check. No, they don't actually. Never mind. Save points don't heal you in this game.
That sucks.
I know. Which is another reason why I want to keep a bounty full of items stocked up, so then I can do it.
They're after the bread.
Anyway, here's our
We've
thing.
got people waiting
We
for
have to
this,
fight
and you
this
don't
giant
have to give any of it to you.
rat, squirrel, some rodent thing that wants our bread, but we can't. This bread is for the children in the sewers, because you know, children live in sewers. And that was a dick move. You like hit me when I was off screen. I couldn't guard. Anyway, we'll be taking care of this thing. It also makes lots of squeaky noise when you're attacking.
Depressingly squeaky noises.
Not bad.
It's a yucky hamster thing.
Here's one of the things I also want to mention that I didn't, that I really like, is that these characters, they all are they move very fluidly in this game. Some characters can be bulky, some of them don't exactly have, like, the best movements, and some of them are very robotic. Like, in Final Fantasy, you can tell some of their moves are robotic. In this game, they're very fluid, they actually act like human beings, and they look like human beings when they move. Because just the little gestures and just the little moves that they make are absolutely cool in this game, and I really, really think that's a great touch. Maybe it's just the ability to do it on a console like this or a better engine, but I really like it. Do they take out the rat that can heal? Or can they all heal?
I don't think that thing can heal. Oh yeah, I want to do the shot. I wasn't. Here, let's see if he'll save for family.
Phantom wave. Your end is near.
Okay, that one wasn't that bad. Oh no, I think it's with something else, with a different sky drop or something like that. He has the dumbest line. Sorry, Allegretto, you're a cool kid, but you have really dumbest lines.
But we have faith in you. You can beat the game.
Also, as you saw for me when I like hit stuff close to cheese, yeah, him shooting from far away is like the best, considering you get more shots off.
Yeah.
Okay. I will use a floral powder, but I don't want to just because I'll grow something slow. If I screw up guarding, he'll die, and I have no way to bring back to life.
It would be fucked.
Yeah, because then
And
you have
Beat's definitely not strong enough to do it on his own. I can't tell what he's saying.
He said kind of prickly, huh?
Oh. I was like, what is he saying?
Not bad.
It feels so late right now, but it's not. This feels late because you came over early.
Probably. Okay, well our rat friend here is almost dead. He's dying. You can tell because he's slumped over.
He looks exhausted. He's kind of sleepy.
Well, he'll be going to sleep forever very soon.
Phantom wave. Your end is near.
Unless he heals himself, that works too. But, well, he doesn't heal himself enough to really give him a better boost. So, at least hell does he's still slumped over.
That was just really funny though. It's like, or he can heal himself.
Apparently not by enough though, since he's still kind of dying. Anyway, I do want Sun Slash just because I get more hits off with it. And he's dead.
Yay!
Not much of a challenge. I'm ready to take on the world.
Okay, and now we are level 4. Oh yeah, Sky Divider, that's what I was thinking of. I could have leveled up. Then again, I was kind of far away from it. I would have leveled up for that. And we got Fire Blast. Cool. So we have 2 new moves for Beat and Allegretto. We'll attach those when we get the chance to. Anyway, this is where all the kids live.
In the sewers. In the very clean sewers.
The cleanest sewers you'll ever see. I mean, seriously. I would live in those sewers if I had nowhere to go. It's so clean.
And it's like, I'm looking for a lizard in every scene there is. Because every scene so far I've seen a lizard just crawling around.
Well, now we're going to get the explanation of why these guys have to kind of go steal bread. And it's not because they don't have any money. It's kind of hints that they have a little bit of it since they do have a job and they do sell stuff. They do sell stuff in their shops. But
is the high taxes on it.
Yeah, they just can't afford to buy anything because everything's too expensive.
It's not just bread either. In Retardondo, just about everything.
You're taking a very realistic approach with this game. Taxes and everything aren't something that would normally appear in any RPG.
It's kind of weird. But,
that's why the first time they're like, high taxes, I'm like,
what?
I'm like, excuse me? What the hell does that mean?
So that's why anybody can.
I mean, I get what it means, but...
Well, the only thing that's not taxed in Retardondo is mineral powder, the medicine. So people can at least, you know, not get sick. But, yeah, the person that kind of influenced these high taxes is the Count and Forte. He kind of... this little world is split into different kingdoms, and Retardondo is part of Forte's kingdom. So whatever the Count says goes, and for some reason he's taxed everything really high, except for mineral powder. So I guess he's not that bad of a guy, if he's at least making medicine cheap for everyone to afford. But I digress. Let's go on to see Polka's mom.
Polka, dear, what's wrong? You've been sitting in your room all day.
That's because today sucked.
Kinda.
Oh, what am I going to do with you?
I'm 14. I'm in my brooding stage of life.
I'm angsting right now.
Is that the right age for people angst?
Oh yeah, I was angsting at 13.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
You never went through that angsty stage, did you?
I don't think so.
Polka,
Oh, maybe.
okay?
Middle school sucked, but my middle school problems aside. Okay, yeah, we still on our room. I thought we actually left. I thought Polka was actually out looking at the city, because she sometimes, you know, sneaks out and does that. But yeah, Polka's mom doesn't want her to go to Retardondo anymore, just because every time she comes back, she's always sad. Which makes sense, protective mom, but she's got to get out there and see the world. But back with Beat and Allegretto.
Did you notice that magician girl from yesterday wasn't around today?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been 1 day since Polka's little incident happened. Considering, like I mentioned before, you actually see these two when she is in Retardondo. They're just kind of standing off to the side. Probably trying to figure out when they're going to steal some bread. But, so yeah, they kind of caught her using her magic. And Allegretto's like, stop looking through your camera, Beat. Or, well, bent glass.
About it all, Redo. And another thing, it isn't called bent glass. It's called a lens.
Photography isn't very well known in this world.
Or, well, Beat just likes to take pictures. It's something I wonder if it will get explored on, but yeah, he just likes taking photographs and stuff. But yeah.
Which sounds like me, my mother, my sister, and my other sister, so...
But yeah, here's what we kind of learn a thing about magic.
And that means she must be sick with some kind of incurable illness.
And it's always fatal?
That's right, yeah. Only people who are gonna die soon are able to use magic like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I guess being able to use magic isn't that great after all.
No, it's not. You can't use magic powers unless you're really sick. This
Which
world's
really
pretty messed
sucks.
up.
What Allegretto just said.
That's why no one in town wanted to get near her yesterday. They didn't want to catch her illness, too.
Yeah, that's
By the way,
right.
I have to say I
But
really
the
like
disease isn't
Allegretto's
actually
shoulder pad.
contagious.
Oh, his feather thing.
With the
But yeah.
feathers,
Rumor
yeah.
somebody started.
And Allegretto just literally explained that,
Yeah, It's
The
weird.
disease
Most of the
isn't
time, people don't really
contagious.
trust each other.
Someone just kind of literally started that
But
rumor
when
if
it
you go
comes to
near
something that
them,
they think might
you'll
hurt
get
them,
sick. But
they'll
you know how
believe
rumors
just
are.
about
Once someone
anything
hears
they hear.
something, they believe it.
And they'll ignore
And they
almost
start throwing it
anything
around
else that doesn't help them
everywhere.
directly.
So everyone will hear about it.
So yeah,
I guess.
but again, as you
long
can
as
see,
they
like with
have food
Polka's
on their
mommy,
table, they don't care if other
she
people out there are
definitely is
starving.
alive and well, and not using magic either. And plus, everyone to Nudo kind of likes her, so. So Polka's life doesn't suck that badly. She at least has a bed and a home, unlike these two.
And she's just angsting.
Pete.
Like, this is literally
First
just her
thing in the morning.
angsty teenage years, I guess.
Oh, only years because she's gonna die soon. But yep, they're like, we're going out in we leave in the morning. Okay, everyone, and that, everyone, was the prologue of the game.
So welcome to the opening credits.
Pretty much. Weird games, and they're weird putting the opening credits in after like a couple minutes of gameplay.
Well, it's not like we met every single character we're gonna meet.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, making me think about, me and Yuki were reading a fan fiction yesterday on stream about, it was a Kingdom Hearts fanfic. By the time we got to the second chapter, there were 15 new characters that were not in the real game actually involved in the fanfic.
Wait, what chapter?
By the second chapter, there were 15 original
Wow.
characters.
That's a lot of original characters.
I'm not even kidding you. We counted.
Allegretto by Sam Riegel. Polka by Aaron Fitzgerald, who also voiced Tipo.
Tipo.
But luckily you can't tell. And maybe Elise? I really don't know, actually. And Beat Mom Marshall. Elise's voice actor, she still escapes me. And Frederick.
Patrick Seitz. How do I know him?
Patrick Seitz is the best. You know why?
Why?
Okay, yeah, it was definitely him. He voiced George in Paradise Kiss.
Oh, yeah! Paradise Kiss was probably one of my favorite series way back in high school. One of my favorites.
And he's also Sky High and Tiger Bunny and Simon and Do Rah Rah. You know,
Oh my god.
Russian sushi.
But yes, if you've
It's like
never...
it's good, it's cheap, come get some, mister. Eat my goddamn sushi, you sons of a... Oh, outtakes are the best. Anyway, time to get packing. We're going on a field trip, folks. But we don't know where to wear. So, Beat, either take your deck of cards or your toy horse. You can only take one. You only got room for one. But yeah, there you go. Now you know. Now you can think of George the entire time you hear Frederick speak. Whenever Frederick appears. Oh, Paradise Kiss. You were an okay anime with
If
a-
you've never watched
with a
it, it's something worth watching at least once in your life.
You were a good anime with a
Shitty ending.
ending. Anyway, back to the story.
No, I'm too excited about tomorrow to fall asleep. And besides, it's way too early to go to bed anyway.
What's your definition of early, though, Beat?
5, 6 o'clock at night. That's about the time I usually go to bed every night.
That is so early, man. But then again, you get up really early, too, so...
Yeah.
That's also why I can, like, live... Probably because due to me going through culinary school and barely getting sleep during that time, I can, like, live off of 5 or 6 hours of sleep. I try to do that anymore. But it's dark out, so... I'm not sure... We're not sure how time works in this game, so it could be 5 or 6 o'clock at night.
Anybody can be right.
Though...
I don't see many stars out in the sky tonight. I guess all the bright lights from the city make it hard to see them.
You
Yep.
think?
I was gonna say, it could be early, because maybe, like, some lights in the city, like, dim down at night here, and so he could see more stars. Oh, but there's some out there, B. Don't let it get you down. You go into any city like, Pittsburgh, you can't see any stars.
Oh, I know. Even here you can't see any stars.
I can see stars, because I live in the friggin' woods.
You're lucky. From where I live, where all the buildings are behind us for like a couple miles away, you can't see stars right here.
But you can see stars out here in Tenuto. Oh, I miss Polka.
There you are. I was wondering where you went.
Daddy just said all his characters are maxed for this game.
Oh, really? He's played Eternal Sonata too?
Apparently.
Wow. What
says
version Ask him what version he plays.
Okay, I will.
As if it's the 360 version, I would say, but if it's the PS3, I'd be like, tell him Sura says, great job, because that was probably quite the feat. And ask if he has any good grinding tips for that, because I really could use some. If there's any good spots to grind later in the game.
Things always seem nicer
Just so I can get everyone to a decent level.
It's still
But
just
yeah.
as beautiful.
Talking about how pretty the lights in Retrodondo looked when she was younger, but now, well, Polka, you're just going through your angsting phase. It's okay if things don't look as pretty anymore.
All she's missing is the black hair, because she already looks like a Lolita. She could use the could be an emo Lolita.
Nah, her Lolita's too pink.
You're too blonde to be an emo, sweetheart.
Well, she just needs to. The whole fact she's gonna die soon probably is, a bit of a.
And we get the title
sad
card.
Thing. But yeah, Eternal Sonata, the game that's definitely not based on music. Just kidding, it totally is.
What? No.
Anyway.
No, it's not.
Oh, hi there, good sir. What are you doing out this late at night? If only I could.
Weren't you asleep
You have a heart
in
that sees the
France?
world with open eyes, don't
Well, if only I could be the. If only I could sit outside at night and if guys like this appeared. Then again, if they did, I'd probably freak out and be like, whoa.
He said when you get to the lava area, make sure you farm XP before that. It's a really
Everything
hard
in the
fight.
world
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
It is very
But did he say what
difficult
version he was
to
playing?
keep things exactly as
I
they are.
didn't. I asked and he didn't answer.
Yeah, because that's important to know. But yeah.
But because
If you remember
everything
this guy,
shifts
we already
on
got
the
his
way
name,
it
so
is
it's not a spoiler to say. This is Frederick.
no one notices the
We already
change.
heard who he is, but yeah. Frederick should be in bed. But yet he's here. Maybe they're twins. Because there he is again.
What the hell? He said he can't remember.
Oh, for the love of crap. Okay, ask him if,
Is it all really just
the
a
character who
dream?
you made yourself as in the thumbnail,
The difference
is
between
if
dreams
she
and
was
reality
playable.
may very well just be
And if her
real.
husband was playable too. But then again, they both have to be playable, because they're only playable in this version.
Don't you say that?
Alright, I'll ask.
Anyway,
Well, I don't know.
Uh,
I guess it just came into my
I do have to
mind
look this up before I
when I was watching
completely
Frederick's
confirm it.
face while he
But
was
the people
sleeping.
here with Frederick, besides the doctor, the woman in the brown dress with the hair, I believe is related to him in some way. I forget how though, but I'm like pretty sure. But I do know this because I do remember reading it, because when our friend played it, we were sure. The girl sitting there in the green dress with the really pretty hair and everything, she is one of Frederick Chopin's students.
However,
Because since they called him Mr. Chopin, yes, this is Frederick Chopin. You know, that real guy that played the piano and composed music. This
Okay,
is based off of. It is based off the real, his real character and his death and everything. He did indeed, like, spoiler alert, he dies at some point in life. He's dead now, so spoilers. There.
He said it was the PS3 version. He said
Oh.
Serenade was playable in it.
Okay, yeah, then. Yeah. The kudos to him for getting everyone maxed out, because that must have been a bitch to do, but I know what he's talking about. Anyway, though, yeah. We got Frederick here.
Yes, you're right. I'm
He,
afraid that may very well be
He's dying too, apparently, because he can use magic, and Frederick's like, I'm afraid so.
What kind of magic can you use?
Well, essentially any and all kinds of magic. After all, this whole world is in my dream.
Oh, Frederick, you're so what are you talking about, boy?
You're a strange man, Frederick.
Yes, you are.
Quite.
No, it's true. Everything around us is all a part of my dream. Even you are just a product
But how
of
do
my
you know?
imagination.
He's having a very lucid dream.
Okay then.
I guess.
But anyway, now that we know that's Frederick, the guy at the very beginning of the game who was narrating stuff, was also Frederick. And the whole thing he was talking about, which makes it kind of sound like Polka, because she is a 14-year-old girl,
Of course it
but yet he says Amelia.
You're thinking that you don't want to use
He
your
is
life
actually
to do
talking
this
about
for other
his
people.
sister.
Am I correct?
Yeah. his sister Amelia. That's actually
Daddy
who he
said
was
he
talking
had
about.
like 260 hours into this game.
Well, that explains that. Someone had no life. Don't tell. I mean, even I haven't put that much. I haven't even put 200 hours into any game I've played.
Frederick, there's something.
I mean, really cool. That
You should see his spear grid for Final Fantasy X, though.
You told me again, no life if you have that much time to be doing all that, or you are really good at like knowing where to grind. But I know he's talking about lava a lot with the lava cave rises, because I do believe the fight that he's talking about. I'm not sure if it is optional in this version.
Okay, but anyways, we're going to cut the episode off here for now. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. I do videos like this every other day. Talk to you guys later, right? Bye-bye.